My daughter got threatened with suspension for locking her robotics team out of their own competition server. When she showed me the encrypted flash drive on her keychain, I took her straight to a steakhouse. The school called me at 2:15 on a Thursday afternoon. My daughter had been pulled from her app science block and escorted to the administration wing for what they called digital sabotage. When I walked into the vice principal's office, she sat rigidly in a leather chair. Her posture wasn't defensive, it was resolute. My daughter Ava is 13, the type of teenager who rescues stray kittens from rainstorms and spends weekends building custom keyboards from scratch. So when Vice Principal Caldwell told me Ava had hijacked the robotics club's main server and refused to surrender the access credentials, I knew they were missing the real story. The robotics coach, Mr. Whitaker, paced behind the desk, wiping sweat from his forehead. "We're supposed to upload our final navigation software to the state tournament portal by 5 today," he said. Ava locked the repository, changed the passwords, and encrypted the drive. When I demanded the key, she refused. I looked at Ava. "Why did you lock the server?" "Because of Marcus," she said flatly. Mr. Whitaker threw his hands up. "Marcus is our team captain, the most brilliant programmer in the district, heading for an MIT scholarship. Ava's just holding a grudge because he didn't use her sensor array module." I ignored the coach and knelt next to my daughter's chair. "Ava, what did Marcus do?" She didn't say a word. She reached into her denim jacket pocket, pulled out a metallic green USB drive, plugged it into the vice principal's laptop, and double-clicked a folder labeled archive. October 18th, Ava read, pointing to a screenshot. "Marcus sent $350 via Venmo to a computer science major at Stanford." The note said, "First half for the pathfinding algorithm." She clicked the next file. November 4th, a Discord chat log. The college student sends a compressed file with 4,000 lines of C++ code. Marcus responds, "Thanks man, the judges won't know the difference." Ava clicked once more. Yesterday at 4:30 p.m. The server logs. Marcus deleted my team's original navigation code and uploaded the purchased algorithm in its place. She had 22 pieces of digital evidence spanning 3 months, archived with the precision of a forensic auditor, IP addresses, financial receipts, deleted chat recoveries, and timestamped code comparisons. The office felt like a vacuum. Mr. Whitaker looked drained of blood. Caldwell stared at the laptop screen, his mouth clamped shut. Ava ejected her flash drive and slipped it into her pocket. "I'm not unlocking the server, so Marcus can submit stolen code to the state judges. If they find out, our whole school gets banned from the robotics league for 5 years. Go ahead and suspend me." Caldwell finally found his voice. I had no idea Marcus was outsourcing the programming." I turned to the robotics coach. "Did you ever review his code?" Mr. Whitaker wouldn't look me in the eye. "Why didn't you bring this to a teacher?" Caldwell asked, sounding desperate. Ava scoffed, a sound so cynical I hardly recognized her. "I told Mr. Whitaker in November that Marcus's code looked different from his usual work. He told me to stop being jealous and focus on soldering battery packs. He didn't care. So I set up a silent monitoring script on the server." I stood and faced the coach. "Is that true? She warned you, and you ignored her?" Mr. Whitaker stammered, gripping the desk. I might have brushed off her concerns. We were under a massive crunch to qualify for states. My 13-year-old daughter had to secretly audit a school server because the adult in charge prioritized a trophy over basic integrity. And now they were trying to punish her for protecting the school's reputation." Caldwell closed his laptop. "We need to call Marcus and his parents in for a disciplinary hearing. Mr. Whitaker, you're suspended from coaching effective immediately." Marcus's father arrived 20 minutes later, arrogant and loud, demanding to know why his son was being harassed. Caldwell turned the laptop around and opened the Venmo receipts. The man didn't say another word for the rest of the hour. Ava faced 0 disciplinary action. Marcus was stripped of his captaincy and expelled from the STEM program. The team used a backup of Ava's authentic, if slightly flawed, navigation code. They placed 4th at state, but they competed cleanly. Walking to my car in the fading light, Ava gripped her backpack straps, staring at the pavement. "Am I grounded?" she whispered. I unlocked the car, reached into my purse, and handed her the flash drive. "I'm buying you a new dual monitor setup, a steak dinner, and whatever else you want tonight." She looked up, a grin breaking across her face. "Can we get the mechanical keyboard switches too? I need to build a faster one."